Hey drummers, hope you're doing well. Shout out to Andrew, who's working on this for his band. This is Red Light Spells Danger. What a tune by Billy Ocean. And so Andrew was just saying, like, just wrapping his head around what type of beats to play. This is a song that's really, really groove based. It's not a huge amount of drum fill content. It's all about getting a groove to sit and just feel brilliant. What a great feeling track this is. So the basic idea here is it's a straightforward straight eights feel. When the intro comes in at the start, it's got an interesting structure. It sort of goes intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and then it does that same thing again. It goes intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus. That's kind of it. It's an interesting way of doing a song, but it really works. On the intro, you're just sort of playing the eights on the hi-hat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then when the groove kicks in the verse, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, like I say, a straight ahead, what you might think of as a pop or rock feel. I guess it's a driving soul tune, isn't it? But it's got that feel to it. And then the only big change I would say is when it drops into the pre-chorus and the chorus, the bass drum goes with the bass guitar a little bit more and goes 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 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 1. So that's kind of it. So 3 sections: intro, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Or you could just play the 2 and the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, when the verse drops, classic kick on 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the pre-chorus and the chorus bits, so the lyric "Can't Stop Running to You," that's the pre-chorus bit, and then "Red Light Spells Danger" being the chorus. Both cases there. So slow that down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. That kind of feel. So I think the main thing to think about here is it all depends where you're at with your drumming. That's a phrase I say a lot on this channel, isn't it? But it really does. So if you're in a position where you need to perform this song quite quickly, the obvious, I would say, limiting factor for someone, especially if you've not been playing the drums for all that long, is the speed of the hi-hat, right? So all the way going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and it's fast, right? It's lively, so I can imagine that being quite challenging. So this is where, in the long term, to get to the point of playing stuff like that, I would say all drummers, all of us, definitely including me, need to go on this journey of, building up our physical skills. So I've talked a lot about playing fast on the hi-hat. I've got various videos about it, which I'll link to below. So things like developing a kind of whip motion, a molar perhaps style whipping motion on the hi-hat, as well as developing your ability to control the stick with your fingers at the back. And as I've often said, and I'll post a link about this below, the technique I very often end up using is a mixture of those two things on the hi-hat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Giving a little bit of an accent on the beat, which this song has to my ears, on the hi-hat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and rather than 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and like everything the same level, So we, on a daily basis, build up our physical skills, do your practice, follow your practice plan, and in time, with patience, with consistency, these tempos will come into range. They have to, they necessarily will, but you've got to be consistent. I think people consistently underestimate how much is involved in getting to those points in terms of years and repetition and time spent playing. So what? But the point is, if you need to play the song quickly, what do we do, right? So one of the things you could do is play quarter notes on the hi-hat instead of eighth notes. So you could play. That'd be in the verses. In the pre-chorus and the chorus, that would probably present its own complication, potentially, because if you're going to play that bass drum part of 1 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, you've got that thing where the bass drum is going to drop sometimes in between the hi-hats. You might be cool with that, you might not. I've also done a whole video, I did it recently actually, about developing your skills with that type of groove, quarter notes on the hi-hat, all right, and the bass drum getting more busy. Or it might be that you're not ready to do that either yet, so you just perform the song by playing quarter notes all the way and the bass on 1 and 3. And let's face it, that would work. Is it quite the same as the original? No, probably not. It's not quite as smooth and nice and groovy, but it does work. So I'd say 3 options. One is play it like it truly goes. So this feel in the verses, and then in the chorus, and the pre-chorus. That's option 1. Option 2 is play quarter notes on the hi-hat. In the verse, and then when you get to the pre-chorus and the chorus, you'd play the bass drum part. Like I said, that might present its own complications and a whole set of skills to build up. And third option, simplest option, but would still work, is quarter notes all the way, bass just going 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all perfectly solid options, and I think it's a really good thing to think about. And it's a conversation I end up having a lot with like students. They've got a song coming up they need to play. So I talk a lot on this channel about like performance mode and then preparation mode. So preparation mode is where you build up those beautiful physical skills on the daily over months and years. So you develop that right stick to the point where it's going to sit and you can rely on it to play on the hi-hat. Performance mode is very different. Remember, if you've got to perform a song like this weekend or whatever, you do a completely different thing where you say, what's the thing that's going to sound best in this particular moment? And it might well be that simplifying the part could be the thing there. But obviously what we're striving for is to recreate that feel of the original as and when we can. So shout out to Andrew. As ever on the channel members page, what I'll do is I'll post a notation and practice along for the different versions I've discussed here, so you can get that going. And good luck to Andrew playing that with his band. Rock and roll, amazing tune, what a singer, and a classic feel. Thanks for watching as always. Cheers.